Right, it's my pleasure today to present you with the LG G5. This is the 65-inch model, so it's kind of the top of the line OLED from LG this year, and they've paired it with the S95TR surround sound system, which comprises this beautiful sound bar, a couple of rear speakers, and a big old subwoofer. The soundbar and the rear speakers have upward firing drivers for your Dolby Atmos. First, I want to talk about OLED TVs and how they've just improved out of sight over the last couple of years. So they've really always had a reputation for being the best at doing black because the pixels turn off completely. They're not being lit up from a rear panel. Yep, you get black, not sort of dark grey or brown. The black is really black. But historically, they have struggled a bit in light conditions, and you kind of need to just watch them at night or in a media room with the curtains closed to get the best out of them. If you want to watch them during the day, not so good. Here we are in the middle of the day in my house with lots of windows and all the lights on. And I'll show you this little scene from the Eternal here. It's one of Netflix's recent shows. And I think you can see in this very dark scene, this is all happening in the dark of night, we've got this amazing contrast going on, all these little details. And remember, this is in the middle of the day that we're watching this. And you can make out all the contrast, all the details, all the little reflections. It really is a fantastic picture. Now, I don't love everything about this TV. See if you can figure out the thing that annoys me the most about this TV. That's right, this stupid thing here. So this is the magic remote. And for some reason, somewhere along the way, LG decided that people wanted to operate their TV as though they're using a laser pointer instead of remote control. And I hate it. I really hate it. I've tried to use it, but it's just so finicky. And when you're sitting on the other side of the room, I just don't want to. Maybe if I was presenting something to a group like I am now, then I could highlight different things, and that might be useful. But really, why can't it just work like a normal remote? And it can, as soon as you start using the direction controls on the remote. As you can see, it works like a normal remote. But every time you turn the TV on, every time you go back to the home screen, heck, every time you accidentally bump this little wheel in the middle there comes the magic pointer back again. And that's really annoying. Now, there is, begrudgingly, I have to admit, there is one place that I have used it and have found it to be quite useful. So if we go onto the browser on the LG TV here, by the way, the operating system is called WebOS, if you haven't seen that before. Now, normally I wouldn't use a TV's web browser because they're normally not very user-friendly. If you're going to use the web on a TV, you would mirror your computer or your laptop onto the screen usually. But see, here I need this little pointer back again so we can navigate this page properly. What I have discovered is that SkyGo works really well on this browser on this TV. So if you've got a Sky subscription, you don't actually need the Sky box. Here we have
it's just fun, to take that little break.
Sky playing. I found the picture to be excellent. And this is all just on the browser.
Play with these amazing players.
It's fantastic. So that's just a little hack there. If you want SkyGo on your TV rather than having to cast it via you can sort of Chromecast or Apple AirPlay to this TV as well. From your mobile device, you can just do it straight from the TV. That's great. So just a few more things on how WebOS works. There's all these sort of little tabs across the top that it keeps wanting to put different things into. And again, this is sort of makes it like you're using the TV like a computer, not really like a TV. I'm not a massive fan of that. I don't know, once again, I don't know if anybody asked for that. It's sort of extra features that nobody's asked for. Well, certainly nobody I know has asked for. Luckily, you can, as you can see, you can edit those. Down here as well, you also get viewing suggestions. Some of these things are for content that I own and that I subscribe to, but then there is other stuff that I don't subscribe to and would have to pay money to watch. And I don't like those kinds of recommendations. It just reminds me that I haven't subscribed to those services, so I don't find that stuff very useful either. What is useful is this middle row of apps here. You can install all the usual sorts of apps there, and you can edit that row so all your favorite ones are exactly where you want them to be. Obviously there's a full settings menu. There are sort of easy AI controlled settings for the picture and stuff like that. You can have your vivid mode and your filmmaker mode and all those sorts of things. I like the vivid mode on a TV that's as good as this for most content, because it just looks larger than life to me. Shall we have a look at the Xbox, or shall we have a look at the sound? Let's have a look at the sound first, because I've got that queued up and ready to go. Apple TV Plus, their new show, Smoke. Oh, here we go. Get rid of that pointer thing. Here we go. Now, I just want you to have a little listen to this. I hope this comes across on whatever you're watching, because it's quite spectacular. It looks pretty good on this screen as well. So you can hear that big rumble coming from the subwoofer.
What would you be in a fire?
Once again, the picture of this is pretty incredible.
You carrying a gun?
And that sound,
Won't help.
you're really right inside it. I don't know if it's coming across in the video, but I can definitely sense it, feel it, hear it, see it all here. It's pretty great.
Down. Good for you.
Okay, so that's the S95T sound system. Just a little taste of it there. It's pretty great. The sound from the TV, just from its built-in speakers, pretty average. It's very tinny, very plasticky. However, what you were hearing just then is actually a combination of the TV speakers and the sound system speakers, which is something that they call Wow Orchestra. I don't know why they call it that, but so that's a setting that you can use. So it's a combination of all the speakers you have available, and I find that sounds really good. So that just works with obviously compatible LG sound systems with the TV. Right, the moment that you've been waiting for. Let's plug the Xbox in and have a look at that. Right, so here I am trying to stay alive in Jedi Survivor. That is after all, the name of the game. And as usual, it's hard to talk to you and do this at the same time. Now, I've got to say that the graphics on this are outstanding. And there I have finally killed that droid, thank goodness for that. And the sound sounds really amazing through the LG surround sound system as well. If I'm correct, I can just push this button, and yes, the annoying remote control thing comes up again, but I can get rid of that just by pushing the cursor key. And there, as you can see, my game bar appears, and I can adjust things like the frame rate. But it's not the only way to play a game on the LG TV, because it turns out they now have the Microsoft Xbox Cloud Gaming app on there as well. So this is me trying to survive as a Jedi, but this time I'm using the Xbox app. Now, just because I died doesn't mean that it doesn't work pretty much just as well as my actual Xbox. Yeah, so there you go. It's basically your ultimate gaming monitor can actually, act as an Xbox now as well. Picture quality, sound quality, not quite the same on that streaming mode as it is with the actual console playing from there, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It'll certainly pass the time as far as I'm concerned. So there you go. As you can tell, I'm really impressed by this TV. Fantastic TV. Not the worst operating system in the world. Hate the remote, but don't dwell on that, because let's be honest, it only takes a couple of button presses and you're watching your favorite content anyway.